it's nowhere to be seen. There's supposed to be ginger here. There we go. We didn't soak the biscuits for long enough. Hot some pasta. The bottom of my trousers are soaking wet. Like half of it is eaten. I don't know if you can hear the blasting song in the background, but I hope you can't hear it, otherwise I'll get copyrighted. It's like 12. I've already done a few things today, but I wanted to vlog the rest of today because I want to force myself to be productive. I need to work on some things. I'll probably talk a bit more about that later. I need to edit some videos and also cook and have lunch and dinner. And I'll just take you along with it. So if you want to be productive too, then just follow along. Or I hope this video inspires you to be productive too. Anyway, I really hope you can't hear that background noise. And I really hope my microphone is on. Anyway, this is my fit, if you were wondering. These linen pants. I always start my days off with a cup of kefir, or I try to. And I recently bought a kefir here. And by the way, I'm in Australia, so I'm not in the UK anymore, or in Malaysia. This is the kefir. She's shaking it. I actually wanted to bring my own kefir grains over to make kefir here, but then Australia is really strict on bringing in different things, like for example seeds or animal products, or like I don't know what kefir grains classify as, but I just didn't bring it because I didn't want to declare it, and then I'd have to like get my bag searched. Anyway, I have like just this much. It's really different. I feel like this one tastes a bit more cheesy, and I don't know if I like that or not. Also, today is a very gloomy day. I think it was raining quite hard this morning. Doesn't look that gloomy on camera, but it is quite gloomy. That was like much needed rain though, because yesterday the high was 39, and today's high is 22, which makes no sense. The sink is a little bit of a mess, so I'm gonna just clean it right now. I have this big loaf of sourdough bread that I want to use. So I'll make a breakfast sandwich. Look at it. It's so satisfying. I'm so confused because I just spent 5 minutes trying to look for butter in the fridge, the spreadable butter, because it was like half used and I used it recently, but now it's nowhere to be seen. There's no trace of it in the fridge. I don't know what's happening. It's just gone. How is a whole tub of spreadable butter just gone? I wanted to use it for my bread, but instead I have to use a block of butter. I don't know. Anyway, I've got all the ingredients, the things that I want to put in my sandwich. So I've got my lovely sourdough, some cheese, lettuce, rocket, ham, butter, and I'm going to fry this egg to put it inside too. Hot. Using this butter, a little bit weird. Do people normally do this? Like use a block of butter to put on their bread? Or do people normally like buy the actual spread? Here's my little sandwich. I feel like when I add the egg in, it makes it look so much better. Time for a mandatory cup of tea. I feel like I just have this in every single video, without fail. I went to go get my glasses because I felt like I was straining my eyes because I couldn't see. I've been drinking this like on the daily. Strong English breakfast tea. Extra strength. Here's my lunch and my sandwich. It's actually still drizzling outside. It's just non-stop drizzling. So it's so gloomy today. I'm done with lunch and I refilled my tea. Well, I just made a whole entirely new cup of tea. But now I'm going to work on some things on my laptop. I need to airdrop a bunch of videos from my phone to my laptop. But I also need to edit a video. I'm gonna aim to get a video out on Thursday. I'm trying to decide whether I want to get videos out on Wednesdays and Sundays or Thursdays and Mondays. I actually want to post it on Wednesdays and Sundays, but I always end up missing the Wednesday mark and I don't know how to get it back. But I don't think it's that deep. Also, I've actually been working on something with my sister, and I'm scrolling on Pinterest for ideas, and I'm just basically adding a bunch of pins into there, so then it's kind of like one little board of ideas that you like. So I've just been scrolling through and adding things that I like because I'm thinking of designing some things. Well, I love a mess. Not thinking of. I have been designing a few things for something that we potentially are doing, but we still haven't come up with a name for it. But If you want to hear more about it in the videos, I can include more of the process into my videos because I feel like that might be something that I will be working on a lot more in the future with my sister. So it's just a bit exciting. Basically what it is, we are thinking of designing our own line. I'm also just like coming up with the designs so that I can create the tech pack for it, so then we can actually start ordering the samples. But anyway, that's what I'm working on right now. I feel like I have this thing where if you have an idea or a plan, you kind of just want to keep it to yourself and then not tell anyone and then just do it. But I feel like it might be cool to show the whole process. So far, I've taken a lot of inspiration from pins I've seen and also pieces that my sister sent to me. So I'm kind of pulling everything together to form one idea, and then I'm drawing it out onto Procreate. I have quite a bit of experience on Procreate because I used to draw a lot of digital art, so it's easier for me to draw and design what I have in mind. So working on Edit, a brand new video. We're now on the way to the supermarket. We're gonna go to Kohl's and get some things to make dinner. I have got the shopping list ready. It is so rainy. I think it's been raining the whole day. I changed into this and I kind of look like I'm just gonna go to sleep, but that's okay. The bottom of my trousers are soaking wet. Yuck. That's so gross. But I got the list, so let's go get them. My ankles feel really disgusting right now though. There's supposed to be ginger here, but we we can't get any ginger. Okay. Vampire burgers. Yeah. They are bad. Yeah, that's funny. To get some bow tie pasta.
I'm getting granola.
Find a granola that has really low sugar.
This one's 9 grams.
But all of them have sugar.
7 grams.
How much sugar does this have?
Damn, 17.3.
Oh well. Get this and this. Extremely unhealthy, but hopefully my mic is on. But we just got back from the supermarket and we've got two big, might be a fire hazard, but we've got 2 big bags of shopping. Let me just do a quick haul. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of stuff. So we've got eggs, pasta, instant noodles, more instant noodles, milk, some pesto paste, more pasta, tomatoes, biscuits, some spring onions, some blueberries, pork belly, granola, chicken thighs, because I want to use this to make some rice, chicken breasts, some sweet and sour sauce, and some yogurt. That's the end of it. Really spread. A time lapse of me putting everything away. I feel like that sandwich that I had this morning was not enough at all, and I'm just so hungry. But right now it's like 4:30 p.m. Now I'm going to get started on dinner. I'm done with cutting the pork belly, but the thing is, I don't know whether I have to marinate it or not with something before putting it into the soup, or if I just put it into the soup and boil it. So I sent my mom a text and I'm gonna wait for her to reply to me. I'm gonna cut the tomatoes while I wait for her to reply to me. I used to make this all the time, but I can't remember if I need to marinate it or not. Got my tomatoes, let's cut the tomatoes. It's a lot of tomatoes. My mom replied to me, she said I can marinate with some chicken stock and some oil, and then I fry the meat together with the tomatoes and then put water in, and then that's it. And she kind of blamed me for forgetting, which is kind of my own fault. Now I'm going to add it to the soup, because I kind of did it the wrong way around. I made some bow tie pasta, so I'm just gonna have this with the soup if you want to take a look. Ooh! Oh, my camera. Okay, there we go. You are currently propped up on the literal candle. I don't know how safe that is. Let's assemble this. Here is the finished product. So we've got some pasta, some pork, and some chicken. This is a critical moment, and I really wish I had my sour white pepper with me right now. But I'll have to do with this. I'll have to make do with the Coles black peppercorns. I feel like this grinder is really bad. I think it's broken. Time to dig in. I've got my show loaded up. I just started watching 12 Letters. Before that, I'm gonna do a little taste test. I've been craving this. I tasted it just now when I was cooking the soup, but I wanna do a taste test for you guys. So, here we go. Some soup. Tastes like home. My mom used to make this a lot. She doesn't really make it anymore now. Yummy. Done with dinner, but I'm feeling a sweet treat. So let me show you what I'm going to have. I made a tiramisu the other day with my dear friend Tiffany because she came over to visit us for the weekend, and we made a tiramisu together. This is it. So like half of it's eaten. The only thing I'd say is that it tastes good and the cream is good, but we didn't soak the biscuits for long enough, so I feel like the biscuits are too hard and dry. But I still have like a lot of mascarpone left in the fridge, so I think I'll probably attempt to make another tiramisu again in the future. We just need to get some more of the biscuits. First of all, I need to make a cup of tea to go with it. Like, you guys might be sick of my cup of teas. Sorry for the horrible lighting. I'm just gonna continue watching my show, and then I'll probably work on some things. I need to get the clothes from the dryer out and fold them. This is kind of a random thought, but having a tumble dryer is so handy here. I feel like it's not the norm from where I'm from, Malaysia, because the sun is so hot and the clothes can dry so quickly outside. But it's kind of fun using the dryer, but I know that a single load uses a lot of energy, so when I can, I do hang it out to dry on the rack. I'm done with folding the clothes. I just realized how little clothes I have with me here. I'm sorry if there's a lot of background noise. The washing machine is still running because it's doing another load for the towels. But I realized I have so little clothes, and I'm gonna be going on a holiday to China right from Australia before heading back home at the end of November. And I just realized I have like no clothes. I'm a bit concerned. Showered and everything, and I don't really have much else to show for today. I'm gonna just end the video here, and I'll see you in the next one.